When I was in high school, one of my motivations, this might sound kind of silly, but I was a huge like Pokemon fan. I had like the Pokemon video games, and like once I was through with like the video games and like like how you win like all the gyms, and like now like had like the champion title.
Yeah.
And everywhere I went, like the NPCs would like be like, "Hello, champion!" It's like, "Hey, you're the champion, right?" And congratulations! Like that, just like I was just a little freshman, just like right now, but in high school.
Yeah.
But that just like I was like, I want to be called a champion one day, but in real life.
Yeah.
And I want to be called a champion one day, but in real life.
Welcome back, y'all, to episode 4 of Dog Talk with TLU Student Media and TLU Plus. Easton Allen with y'all once again. And joining me for episode 4 tonight, we got the TLU Cross Country team. We got Gianna Kennedy with us, as well as Miguel Hernandez. And guys, we're going to jump right into it. Just to kind of let the people know right now where y'all are at in the season and how the season overall has been going for the team so far.
So the team's doing pretty good. I think that we're doing really well in creating packs and like being able to run one after another. Even if there's a little bit of gap, there's still like the drive to close it. And I think we're working really well in pace and like building those bonds so that we're more cohesive as a team.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, adding on to like the bonds, I think that the team, like, even though it's my first year here, like as soon as I got here, I felt that instant like bond with the rest of the team.
That's huge.
And what I've heard from the coach is that this year is the closest the team has been since
awesome.
they started coaching here.
That's big time.
So and yeah, also like we've been doing pretty good, like with really good times. It's just a really strong year.
That's good. So now I heard y'all have, what, 2 meets left, right? OLU and then the conference meet, correct? And where's the conference meet at, just for anyone that wants to know?
Shreveport, Louisiana.
Oh, Shreveport?
Shreveport?
Oh, way out there. I don't know if people can make it up
we
there.
have a mega conference.
Oh yeah, that's a 6-hour drive. That's basketball trips. I hate going to Shreveport. But we'll go and jump to the questions. We'll start with Miguel. You've won 2 races in your freshman season. That's a big time. Talk about how you've been able to have so much success this early in your career.
Well, I just think a lot like has to like do like with my training in high school. I've been running for all my 4 years in high school. I've just like keeping it consistent, running every day, just sticking to a workout, trying not to slack, and just like keeping it. And also like training during the summer. That's when a lot of athletes can like lose their momentum. Is during the summer they would like take some time off, and they'll have to like regain that time lost during the season. Well, I try to like run. I still run every day. It wasn't always like I wasn't able to run every day though, because I work and other like
life comes up. That's 100% 100% true.
Yeah, but like most of the time I try to like at least every week I try to like keep it consistent so I like can hold on to my speed. And then once the season started as well, just try to like stick to like the paces and the workouts, and also a lot of emphasis on recovery. And I also like put a lot of emphasis on my nutrition. It helps me recover faster and just feel better during and after the race. So.
That's big. Touch on that some more about, I guess, your training regimen in the off season. I'm sure you're running a lot harder when you're not in season. So kind of what does like a typical week look like as far as just like workouts go specifically?
We have a long run on Sundays, and then do we have workouts like twice a week? Yeah, about twice a week we have like workouts and strength sessions in the afternoon. Also sometimes we also have shakeouts. And we have like an off day or cross training day in the middle of the week, and then the rest are just easy recovery runs.
That's what's up. We'll switch over to Gianna now. Senior now, could you touch on how you've grown as a runner and a leader over your career here at TLU?
So I've definitely seen like a lot of change. And as a runner, I felt like I was a pretty strong runner in high school, and then I came around here and I realized, dang, like the competition's way different.
For sure.
So I've definitely had to adjust, and with how much our coaching staff's changed, like training has changed. So it's been very ebb and flow and trying to figure out like what works for me. And with that, like I've learned a lot of different training styles and have taken a little bit from each of them and try to implement that into my regimen now. So like with that, you know, just experience and being like meeting people who are much older and faster and worked in a different way. And then now like freshman and Miguel like has been a huge inspiration, I think, to all of us. I think it's really nice to see like his work ethic, and that kind of carries on to each of our members of the team. And you know, like everybody has a different role to play, and I think everybody is implementing their own ideas and their own strengths. And like as a leader or just as an older person, like as the senior of the group, it's been like really refreshing, and it's nice to have a team that like we can support each other.
Yeah. Where have you seen the changes too? Because y'all both talked about it, how this is the closest group y'all had here since you've been here. Kind of just where did you see the changes, and what's been the difference from, I guess, past teams and now with this one?
Speaking on like, I think a big rift in the first years that I was here was because there were different coaches and different styles. People followed certain rules and they clashed. So I feel like this year, now we have 2 years with the same coach, and like the consistency is really important, I think, because now we're all on the same page and we're all trying to figure out like, okay, this is how this workout's going to be, and this is what she expects. And I feel like having coached for 2 years now has really brought the team together, and now we're all in the same like, oh well, instead of I've had this coach, like me, we have students that are like just sticking with the one person and looking up to the one person. And you know, I think it's not that the other ones weren't as important, but now there's consistency on the team.
That's pretty cool, because I see a lot of similarities. What you are talking about is basically what basketball's been going through too. We had coaching changes like my freshman to sophomore year, and we've also kind of had the same group now with our new coach these last couple of years, and I think this is also like the most together group we've had too for this upcoming season. So I think it's really cool that we're kind of in the same boat in that regard. So that's what's up. We'll go now to Miguel. You touched on it with your diet and how it's helped you perform. I guess just speak on your eating habits, and I guess the kind of the foods you eat usually, because I've seen your Instagram. You have a lot of you post a lot about what you're eating on a daily basis. So just I guess touch on, let the people know I guess what your diet's all about.
Well, I follow what I call a nutritarian diet. So what it is basically a nutrient-dense, whole foods, plant-based diet. And the difference, like some people would sometimes like confuse it with like a vegan diet or a vegetarian diet. But some of the difference is, first I want to state that vegan is not a diet; it's more like a lifestyle. And that one just puts emphasis on not harming like animals. So like that one, like, it's not necessarily a healthy diet. Yes, you can make a healthy vegan diet, but just the term vegan does not make it healthy. For example, Oreos, French fries, Beyond Burgers, they're all technically vegan, but they're not necessarily healthy. And also like the vegetarian, in the past few decades, that term has been like fluctuated around, like with its definition, and now I think one that has settled is like mainly plant-based, but with inclusion of some animal products like eggs or dairy, like for the lacto-ovo vegetarians, or like some add fish to it, like pescatarians. I think Gianna is a pescatarian. And some of them just dairy, so like lacto vegetarians. But what I follow, like I do not I do not consume any animal products, and in fact I haven't consumed any meat, eggs, nor dairy for more than 3 years.
That's crazy. I was going to ask, that was one of the questions, like how long have you had this diet? So that's impressive. That's cool.
July 7th, 2021.
Exact date. That's
awesome. When I started.
That's cool.
You're the 7th? I switched my diet on a 7th as well.
Actually?
February 7th of 2019.
2019 is when you, so it was like,
I was vegetarian
during high school,
for 3 years, and then like just recently in April I started eating fish again because I was going overseas, so I didn't want to like miss out. And I was like, whatever, but yeah. So now I've transitioned to pescatarian. And
how's that been for you too?
Good. I feel like I was really lacking in iron. Like I was not a healthy vegetarian. Like I ate a lot of fries and I didn't balance the best. And now that I'm like trying to eat more fish, like I feel like healthier, I guess. But and I'm just trying to put an eye on it. Like he's a big inspiration for a lot of us, truly. Like just to look on healthy or more balanced ideas like that. So that's, yeah.
That takes discipline too, because I mean, honestly, if I was a cross country runner, I'd probably be eating whatever I want, because y'all run so much and burn so many calories. So that's impressive that y'all have like such a disciplined routine for what y'all eat. So that's impressive.
Yeah.
Switch over to the next question. I want to kind of dive into what got both of y'all into cross country specifically, because I ran back like in middle school, but that was just to get in shape for basketball. After middle school, I was done. I was done with cross country. Couldn't handle it. So for y'all, I mean, what really got y'all into cross country, and what still motivates y'all to this day? We'll start with Miguel.
So ever since I was little, I just like really like competitions and like races in general, just racing whatever. And then I came to this country on my second semester of 5th grade, and I didn't really know much. I barely knew any English. I used to call brown coffee because they both mean cafe in Spanish. So later in my like 8th grade, one of my friends who was in track, it was during track season, he was jokingly recruiting runners. It was like, hey, would you like to join cross country? And I was like, what is that? It's like, you basically race people and win medals.
Tricked you into it?
Yeah, and I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. And then I just like was like, then how can I join? It's like, you can show up to practice every day. Right now we have a new coach. That's when we lost Coach Burnett, who was the guy responsible for the 8 state championships in a row at my hometown, Luling, Texas. So after that, I just like started running with my friend every day after school in jeans, in hoodie, and just like school shoes.
So crazy, probably.
Yeah, we started out with like 2 miles. That first day I ran, I remember at about 1.5 miles, I just like stopped, like, keep going, I'll catch up. But he didn't let me, so just like, come on, let's go. We took like a 30-second break, and then we finished that 2nd mile. And then ever since then, I just been able to like keep it consistent and just grow over time. And now, actually, when I was in high school, one of my motivations, this might sound kind of silly, but I was a huge like Pokemon fan. I had like the Pokemon video games, and like once I was through with like the video games and like, you know, like how you win like all the gyms, and like now I had like the champion title.
Yeah.
And everywhere I went, like the NPCs would like be like, "Hello, champion!" It's like, "Hey, you're the champion, right?" And congratulations! Like that, just like I was just a little freshman, just like right now, but in high school. But that just like I was like, I want to become a champion one day, but in real life. And I was already like in cross country. I wasn't doing good, but I was in it. And then on the summer of 2021, going to my sophomore year, that was also when I made my diet change. And I also started feeling better, recovering faster, and just like feeling better overall. I got better sleep after that. I used to have like headaches for no reason. They went away. And just like after that, I was like, okay, now that I'm feeling like this, I gotta go chase that title of champion. And I qualified for the state meet on my sophomore year, my junior year, and on my senior year, I finally managed to get on the top 10 at the state championships.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I guess that's been my motivation, just trying to be a champion.
Pokemon and food, that'd be a great cross country.
Gotta catch them all.
And then Gianna, what about you?
So I always ran like track in middle school, and I just did like relays and high jump at the time. I was like super into high jump. Anyway, so then going into high school, it was the same coach for both our middle school and high school, because it was feeder school. And I remember my best friend was running in the summer, and I was like, what are you doing at 5:30 in the morning? Like, because he could never hang out past like 9 or something. And he's like, I have to go to practice. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, oh, I'm running cross country. And I was like, what? Like, actually, like my coach, he passed away yesterday. So it's kind of like bittersweet that you're asking about it. But he had always like gone on to me and he was like, you should run cross, run cross. But he never told me the practices. So when my best friend was running, I was like, this guy, like, what do you mean you want me to run but not tell me? Anyway, so then I ran for the rest of the summer. And I remember showing up the first week, and you know, now we're running at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it was awful.
Heat of the day.
And so I quit at the end of the week. And I remember him pulling me into the office and was like, you have all this potential, like you can run, you know, he was really boosting my ego. And so after that meeting, like I went back, I joined, and we won district that year. And then ever since, like cross and like track has brought me like the strongest bonds I've ever had.
Yeah.
Like I'm still friends with the assistant coach at the time, and we still run together, 6 years later. And so like just him bringing me into it really changed
That's awesome.
That was my life.
Do y'all think too, because y'all both talking about how the bonds have been so tight within high school and college, do y'all think because of just how tough y'all's sport is that y'all just lean on each other and rely on each other? Do you think that's a part of it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy to see, like, as a runner, how people view like cross country. Like we're not like a team sport, you know. I mean, we're a team sport, but at the end of the day, you're the only one running, And so we all understand all the stuff we go through as a team and all the effort that we put in, and people don't really see that. And I think it's that shared of like, yes, we're not an active physical contact sport like y'all, but it's still just as hard, and it still takes a lot.
Unless you get elbowed by someone.
Oh yeah,
I've seen some physical. It can get
there was
physical.
one time I slapped a girl on her back because she cut me off. Sorry, it was a reaction.
Hey, there's no fouls either, though. It's kind of anything
So
goes.
you can get.
Do they have people on the side like watching for that, or usually anything go?
They try it. They try to.
Yeah, you can't. It's gonna happen, and then what? You're gonna pull out a runner from a race? No,
They might, like, on the first 100 meters. After that, you're on your own.
They won't stop the race
Yeah.
unless you trip or something. But you're on the ground and people are running around you.
How many people like typically like per meet are running in the race at one time?
Pretty big range.
Yeah.
You can run from anything from 30 people to the race we just were at, was 500 people.
500, that's nuts.
So, yeah, it's a big group.
What do y'all prefer? Do y'all like a smaller race or a bigger?
A big race.
Bigger?
I think this past weekend, there was just always somebody to catch, always somebody to run with throughout the entirety of the race. There wasn't a time I slowed down. Do you agree? Like, I mean, you're one that runs the whole thing through.
It was fun. It's always fun to like have like people who can actually like beat you. Like during most of my like high school cross country career, I was always like in the front, and I just like, it was nice, but like it wasn't as much fun as when we went to like the big races, or when our coach would take us to like the 3A races where there was like more competition. It's just more fun, like always having like someone to like chase and just get better, because I feel like that's how you get better. It's just getting that good competition, because if you have nobody to go with, you can really like improve much.
100%. Competition is always going to bring the best out of you.
I think that's a big factor as to why people continue to race, is because it's like you're competing against yourself, you're competing against the next person next to you. So I think it goes a long way.
Yeah. All right, so we'll go and switch gears now, kind of usually my favorite part. So this is our game segment. We're going to do a 1v1 movie draft.
Wait. Can I add one more thing?
Go ahead.
I think also one of the reasons like our bonds in like the cross country is like so close is because our student section looks like that.
He's so real about that. Like, we only have each other.
Like, let's wait until they walk away and
and there's nobody over there.
That's true though. Do y'all think does that motivate y'all more too, knowing that like if it's just y'all and then there's...
It gets hard. I think it's hard when you don't hear anybody for a while. Like, even if it's coach yelling, you better catch the next person. Now I have a goal. Like, I guess I have to catch them. But I think that, not to be biased or like, me, but I think both of us do really well about cheering for the team. And every weekend I'm losing my voice because like I'm so passionate about yelling for like everybody that I lose my voice, and he's always barking at people. So
all right, so now we'll switch over. I like that ending there though. So we'll go to a 1v1 movie draft. All right, so y'all gonna draft y'all's favorite movies. It's gonna be, y'all gonna basically compete against each other. So does anyone want to go first? We're gonna draft 5 movies too. So whoever wants to go first.
Like best movies or like favorite
your
movies?
Your favorites.
Okay, number 1, Call Me by Your Name. You wouldn't probably
I haven't seen that either.
Do you know what that movie is?
No.
It's okay. Okay, pick your movie.
All right, Miguel, your first pick.
Surely. I don't know. Forrest Gump.
Forrest
Oh,
Gump?
that's
That's
good.
a good
That's
one
a good
for
one.
cross country.
Okay,
too.
okay. Maybe we'll do
It's a
like
classic.
people one. Okay.
All right, so those first 2 picks are back to Gianna. Number 2 pick.
Number 2 pick would be probably Little Women. I'm going
Little
real
Women?
rom-commy right
Uh-huh.
now.
That's a
I'm
good
gonna-
one, though.
Yeah,
I've seen that one.
Little Women.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, Miguel.
McFarland, USA.
I like
I
that
met
movie.
them. I've met them.
Me
Really?
too.
Where did you meet him at?
They came to our meet like my sophomore year of high school.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
That's cool. No, I've seen that movie too. I'm a big fan of that movie. I watched it in theaters too when it came out. I don't know what got me the urge to go watch it. I think my dad wanted to go see it or something. But
It's so good.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
movie.
The guy Thomas Baez, he's like friends with my high school coach,
Mhm.
and like they just like be talking to each other, and like he'll come to our high school like multiple times throughout the year.
Yeah.
Wow,
it's
so
fun.
you're chill with him.
I mean, I don't really talk to him. Like, I don't really like go to celebrities like that much. Like, oh my God, give me your autograph. I'm just like,
Uh-huh.
okay.
Yeah.
But they're like an inspiration, not like.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
they are
The
inspirational.
movie was really good too. Yeah, I think it came out. I forgot when it came out, but I think it was during the time. Like I had just finished like running cross country middle school. Low key, it almost gave me the urge to start
Start
again.
running again.
And I'm too far gone from that now.
you can always try again.
I know.
Running, you can run whenever, wherever.
Yeah.
There is no end, only new beginnings.
Okay. Yeah. Right now, I'm not gonna lie. We're in preseason basketball practice. We run. I feel like we're a cross country team right now. We run so much. Not as much as y'all, but sprints.
Do you also do like suicides or like?
Yeah. Like.
what is it? 5-minute run?
So we'll do like in the preseason we would either run on the track, like the track around the football field and tennis courts. We'll do like 2 laps on there sometimes. Definitely way slower than y'all's pace. And then like when we're in the gym, our toughest one is called a suicide plus. We have like just over a minute to do a full suicide and then 4 down and backs, basically. So,
That's a lot.
No,
I
it's
think we
hard.
had like a minute 15 to do a full suicide.
Yeah, we'll do 124 with a full suicide and then like 4 down and backs. It'll be like end of practice too. That we gotta make it, but again, it's probably not near as hard as y'all's, but that's what we do. So
What's
next
the
pick, though.
suicide?
Number
Pick 3.
Mine would be Midsummer
Midsummer.
or Midsummer.
What is that about? I don't know. I've never heard of that.
It's a cult movie.
Oh.
Do you know Florence Pugh?
Uh huh.
It's her and yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Miguel, next pick.
I don't know. Wait. You might have to cut like some of
No, you're
my
good.
thinking
Yeah.
time
No, you're
off.
good.
Let's see. Movies.
Yeah, it's hard. There's so
there's this
many.
No, I
one
know,
movie I
it's
watched
hard.
with Greece the other night. It's about like this soldier. He went to like be a medic.
Oh, Hacksaw Ridge.
Yeah, Hacksaw Ridge.
With what's his name? Amazing Spider-Man.
It was probably Hacksaw
with Tobey
Ridge.
Maguire.
Oh.
Wait.
Yeah,
is
yeah,
that
yeah.
not his name?
Yeah, he played Spider-Man.
Yeah, but that's not the right Spider-Man.
Oh.
I don't know. There's
Andrew
multiple
Garfield.
Spider-Man. There's
Oh
they all
yeah,
play
that
him.
one.
The
But
second.
I
second
get them
Spider-Man.
mixed.
But Hacksaw Ridge, that's a
yeah.
good one. That's a good movie.
I don't know what
Yeah,
the
I like
next
that
one
one. I just watched it like last week with one of my friends in cross country teammates. His name is Reese, and he also went nutritarian. I think it's gonna be
2 weeks.
2 weeks tomorrow night.
Did you put him on to the diet? Or-
I think he just like
Yeah.
saw me and like the few times I could talk about it, whenever like people brought it up.
Mhm.
I think he just got motivated and
Yeah.
he just wanted to go all out in it. And
Inspiring the rest of the team.
yeah, the first day he had to go to like ROTC in Texas State.
Okay.
So he didn't eat much other than breakfast and a little snack at night.
Uh-huh.
And the next day on our workout, he was a little like kind of like burned out. But then now he's gotten like now that he's been like keeping track, like because I help him like make sure he follows it like the right way. Because some people would like switch their diets to like plant-based diets, but they don't quite do it right in a
Yeah.
healthy way. So they just feel terrible and they just like give up on it. But so I had to like make sure he did it right, like keep up with him
Yeah.
and kind of like help him like choose like the meals and the foods. And we even went to HEB to buy food together
There you go.
to make sure he like did it right. And now he's feeling better. The race we had at Dallas, right after the race, he said he didn't feel like so like tired
Yeah.
as like how he usually feels after a race. He said like usually feels tired. He said he didn't feel like that after this one. Like he just felt better. And like
works.
yeah, I know what it feels. I know that feeling. Just like even though like tired during the race, you like give it all during the race.
Yeah.
you can like recover very quickly. Like you get your breath back very quickly after you're done. So
That's good. All right, pick 4, Gianna.
To Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Okay,
nice.
it's a good one. Miguel,
The Game Changers.
The Game Changers. What is that about?
It's a documentary basically about like plant-based athletes,
Okay.
and it's a really good documentary. So
All right, final pick for
Oh.
Gianna.
I think it's called My All American. It's about the
Oh,
Longhorn.
yeah. I love that
football
movie.
player?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
Huge
that
Texas fan, by the way. Hook 'em, baby.
Okay.
nice.
Last one, Miguel.
The Wild Robot.
Okay.
Robot.
The Wild Robot?
Yes. Sorry, my accent
Oh,
is.
it's okay.
Yeah, it was a very nice movie.
Good movie.
I just watched it like 2 weeks ago,
Uh-huh.
and it was very nice.
Yeah.
I like that movie.
All right, so that's the full list. I'll probably put it on the screen in the short we do, but let us know down in the comments who had the better movie draft. So, all right, we'll end it off with just little quick hitters. We always end off each episode with. So, for both of y'all to answer each one of these, favorite place you've ran?
Oh, Buffalo in New York.
Oh, wow.
Well, race. That was a race.
Yeah, that's cool. Miguel?
I don't have
Too many to pick from?
Yeah, too many to pick from. I will say like what's that park called in the Old Settlers Park in?
Old Settlers Park in
Yeah.
San Antonio.
Okay.
Oh, it is in San Antonio.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean
Where they do the state meet.
Oh yeah, like near Austin.
Yeah,
Or North?
in Round Rock.
Round Rock?
Yeah,
It's a nice area.
that one
I've seen
and
both.
the one we did in Dallas.
Okay.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. I ask this in every episode. Dream NIL deal. Gianna,
It's where you get paid for
yeah,
sponsorship.
like any sponsor, basically dream sponsorship.
Oh, okay. Who
Yeah,
would you pay? Who would you want to sponsor you?
yeah. What company? Like dream sponsorship for both of y'all.
Like Hoka or Nike? Or
Yeah.
Brooks.
Brooks.
Wrong happy.
I would say
You get some free shoes out of that too. They sponsor you.
I would say maybe Lululemon because
Lulu?
of Tara Davis and
Yeah.
and
That'd
Hunter Woodhall.
be a good deal.
I want to do a little a deal with them.
All right. Next one. Favorite holiday.
Christmas.
Christmas.
Halloween.
Halloween. It's spooky season right now. It's October. Miguel, are you the type when Halloween ends, are you gonna be putting up all the Christmas stuff, or are you gonna let Thanksgiving have its time to shine? Or are you
no.
straight Christmas?
Straight Christmas.
Straight Christmas?
Sometimes.
Dang, you don't even.
You don't like
okay.
Thanksgiving like that?
No.
You don't
No.
like family and unity. Just
Don't you have
Thanksgiving?
family
No.
unity in Christmas as well?
That's true.
Also, you don't need a holiday to unify with
Christmas
your
just
family.
stresses me out. You're right.
Yeah.
Good answer.
That's what Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Thursday,
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are for.
Yeah.
Every day.
Uh-huh.
365 and sometimes a fourth.
Wait. Oh. yeah.
Every fourth.
Yeah. Every month. All right. Next one. Favorite TV show.
Dexter.
Dexter.
Say
Well, TV show okay, people don't judge me. My favorite TV show right now is Miraculous Adventures of Ladybug and Cat Noir. So,
yeah.
What is that?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
It's a cartoon.
It's a cartoon show? Okay.
Yeah.
It sounded like one.
one of my teammates told me it's for babies, but it's not for babies. It says 7 years old.
You know
That's
what's
not a
another
baby.
good show? Octonauts.
Which one?
Yeah.
Octonauts.
There's
Never
Yeah,
heard
I've
of
heard of
that
that.
It's on Disney Channel.
There's plenty of good cartoon shows you can still watch. Like SpongeBob, there's no age limit for SpongeBob or
Yeah.
other
Hey
shows
Arnold.
like that. Yeah.
Courage Cowardly Dog. My favorite.
All right. Next one. If you could play any other sport, what would it be?
Like in college.
Yeah, sure. Like if you weren't running cross country, what would you be doing?
Track.
You would still do cross country.
Track.
Other than
that
track, because y'all basically do that too.
I would have liked to have been better at basketball.
Basketball.
Yeah, I wish I committed for basketball.
Yeah.
I would say soccer,
Soccer.
football.
Uh huh.
Yeah. In fact, my high school didn't have a cross country. I mean,
Soccer.
a soccer program until my senior year because I started it.
Good job,
Oh,
Miguel.
yeah, look at that.
Yeah, I
I didn't know Lulian had soccer now.
Yeah, now they do. and-
Because of
I know, it's
him,
big time.
last year.
Creating change over here.
Yeah, I during my junior year, I went to talk with like the athletic director, and even went to a meeting. All the football coaches were kind of like mean mugging at me. I don't know. I was just
Football
nervous.
coaches don't like
I was
anything.
just
They don't
nervous.
like anything taking over football. It's Texas.
and then like also like throughout a week I got like signatures from like people interested to play soccer the next year, meaning last year.
Yeah.
And yeah, on my senior year we got a soccer program for both boys and girls, and I was the soccer manager, and my cross country coach also got to be the head coach for the soccer boys team. And this year is actually their first year into the UIO already.
That's
so they had
awesome.
like 1 year of transition, and then this year they're starting on as part of UIO.
That's big time. There's not a lot. I came from a 3A high school too, Marion, right down the road, and there's most 3As don't have soccer, so that's pretty cool.
They go against like 4As.
4As, that's what I figured. That's cool though. All right, next one. Last song you listened to off the top of your head. Or you can check your phone if you want to.
Let's see. I'm so glad I did an afternoon shakeout because I got to listen to other songs because the last song I listened to this morning I would not like to share here. It was I might as well share it. It was I already shared my TV shows, so I listened to the Sofia the First Team song this morning.
Nice.
You love honesty over here.
Mine is Sienna by the Marias.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. The last
Okay,
one.
that's a good follow-up question. What's like when you're running, like workout running? Like what do y'all like to listen to when
Workout?
you're running? Yeah. When you're running, what's your go-to? Could be artist or genre, no matter.
Either rap or EDM.
What kind of rap? Who's your favorite artist?
More like
rap-wise?
R&B rap.
R&B?
Like,
Who do you listen to?
Like I would say like J. Cole, J.I.D.
Good
The
picks.
Weeknd sometimes.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, next question.
Oh.
no, I forgot. So you got you. My fault.
Okay,
What do you like when you're running? What do you like to listen to?
Okay, so now the last song I listened to this afternoon was the Hall of Fame by The Script. And the type of music I like to listen like on my workouts is band music, like the band arrangements, like Crazy Train and
Yeah, it's a good one.
all of those, like but like the band version. I just I like the
Just
pumps.
the instruments, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, next question. Most used app on your phone. You don't gotta check this one. Just what do you think it is?
Photos
Photos.
or my camera.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to check my
Big
phone.
picture taker, Gianna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably have I think I have 38,000 pictures and photos in my pictures and videos in my phone.
I know your storage is full, probably.
I
you
pay
got
for 2
ex-
terabytes
Oh, okay.
through iCloud.
There
I don't
you
mess
go.
around because I like to vlog, set up my phone. When
Yeah.
I'm doing stuff.
That's
Nice.
cool.
Nice. I think my most used app is either Spotify or YouTube because I use them to play music in
Yeah.
my morning runs. And after that, I don't really use my phone much, other than text my mom and some of my friends.
Yeah. All right. Next question. Favorite running shoe? Yours is probably Brooks.
Yeah. Bruce.
Yeah.
Probably Hoka.
Hoka.
I've been more consistent with Hoka or
Okay.
New Balance.
What's your one road trip essential? When you go on the road, what's like one thing you need on like a long bus ride? Especially if you're going to Shreveport for the conference meeting. That's like a 6-hour drive.
My stuffed animals, I can lay on it.
Sleep on it.
Yeah.
My blanket.
Your blanket.
Yeah. I have a 19-euro blanket. It's
Damn.
as old as me.
Oh.
Yeah, it's my baby Looney Tunes blanket that I bring. Have you seen it? Oh, I should have brought it.
I don't
for
pay
you.
attention.
Hey, some blankets you can't get rid of. They're just too
It's like when
nostalgic.
people have rags.
Uh-huh.
It's also very durable. Like it still looks like new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. We got go to pre-run snack or meal before your race. What do you like to snack on, or if you have a meal, if you have time for that too?
Fruit snacks, meal, like a rice cake and peanut butter,
Uh-huh.
bananas.
Nice. I don't like eating before my run.
You don't like eating?
No.
I was the same way in middle school. I didn't want to throw up anything.
Yeah, that's true. If anything, it'll be fruit snacks.
Do y'all ever have time? Well, y'all usually run in the mornings though, right? So y'all don't ever eat a big breakfast. It's just snacks.
Definitely not a
Yeah.
big breakfast.
All right. Next one. Favorite hobby outside of running?
Hiking or painting.
Okay.
Well, cooking and
Cooking? Yeah.
gardening, but I cannot really garden here.
Hey, we got like some gardens back there. I don't know that they are used anymore, but you could start that up too. All right. Getting down to towards the end here. Favorite restaurant in Seguin?
A10.
A10. That's like it's been in every episode. It's someone's
It's
mentioned.
a staple.
It's good.
Or Saigon Bistro.
Okay.
Nice.
I know you're only a freshman here, so you probably.
You like El Charro, right?
I mean,
Oh, you don't eat there.
no, I usually just like make my own meals in my dorm.
Yeah.
Which is kind of hard because we cannot have air fryers. I should like petition against that.
Yeah, not supposed to, anyways.
But I think if I had to choose one, it would be like the Grand Buffet.
Okay.
Because usually I can just go to like that guy in the back, like
The Grand
that just,
Buffet's
like,
good.
Yeah, that you can like pick your own ingredients and he like cooks it for you. That I like eating there.
There you go. All right, so this is our last one. If you could go back in time and see your younger self, what's one piece of advice you would give them?
Ooh.
Got to end with the heavy hitter.
How young?
Let's say like,
7?
I don't know, when you're just like, a kid, like 7, 8 years old.
7. Oh.
Could be about anything. It don't have to be cross country related.
I would say chill. It's not that deep.
Mm-hmm.
You can relax. I don't know why I had anxiety at 7 years old.
For later,
Chill.
yeah.
Yeah, just chill out, dude.
Uh-huh.
It's okay.
It's a good one. Miguel, what do you got?
I don't know. Because I don't really remember much of my early childhood.
Mm-hmm.
I guess live in the moment.
Live in the moment.
Yeah, just
Staying present.
don't worry about the things you can't control.
Mm-hmm.
So
We're the hub, dude.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
It's a good way to end off the episode. So that's going to wrap it up for episode 4 of Dog Talk. Again, thank you, Gianna and Miguel, for coming on. Great episode here. Great views, too, right in the center of campus. So that's good.
That's what the student section looks like.
Completely empty. But that's going to wrap it up. And before we leave, Miguel, can we get one more bark? More dog bark? All right, we'll see y'all later. Puffs up.
Adios, adios.
Hooray.
Awesome. That was awesome. That was good. Thank you, guys.
That's
Was it
episode.
good?